I got no time for private consultation under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what
The Church have been an Australian band since 1980. I suspect the members have been Australian for longer than that, apart from one of them who was from Liverpool. They've existed for quite a while. They've had a little bit of shuffling of members through. A guy called Steve Kilby is the last of the founder members. They've made quite a few albums. They've played a lot of gigs, and they've got a few awards. Hi, my name's Dan. So this was the fifth album by The Church. It was their breakthrough album, the one that got international traction and has been their most successful album commercially. But this was my first encounter with them as a band. I have heard of them, but I don't think I knew anything about them. I maybe kind of categorized them vaguely in my head along with The Cure, but I don't really know why. So let's do some description. And I would describe this broadly as being alt-rock or indie. And there's a lot of music in this space, certainly from the 90s onwards. This was a little bit earlier than that, maybe. Hints of, for me, in here, of The Cure, of Crowded House, lots and lots of alt-rock bands who have similar sounds to each other, I think. Again, little bits of that reminded me of Nick Drake, but partly that's the kind of darkness that's in here. It's not very dark, but there is some. And then occasionally just the chords or the musical sequences that are used have kind of an edge of something a bit more grand, almost prog, but not really. So sometimes I found it to be musically quite grand or interesting. Towards the end of the album, I felt it became a bit more bland musically. I enjoyed the songs kind of the first half more than the second half. The second half was okay, but the first half really kind of made me go, oh yes, this is quite nice. The lyrics in general are quite curious. They're at times cryptic. There is, as I said, a bit of a darkness at times. It's a kind of stream of consciousness thing, snippets and bits that they probably knew exactly what they were doing. Or sometimes when you write songs, you just find some phrases and they seem to go well together. And maybe that's what they're doing. The vocals are at times a bit quiet in the mix, and it's not always easy to pick them out. So mostly, I liked it. I got a little bit less, as I said, towards the end of the album. The first couple of tracks in particular, I really enjoyed. And the first track, the way it opens is, it kind of hooked me in at that point. So that was good. What do you think? Please let me know in the comments below. That's it from me for now.